Today we're going to be ranking all of the stars of the season cards. I think there's about 29, 30 of these cards or something like that. We're going to be ranking all of them with a tier list, so S tier, A tier, B tier, etc., etc. You get it. A lot of really good cards, and there's some cards that are useless, but it's always like that in every drop. First card we're going to start with is Caleb Downs. So Caleb Downs, obviously, this card looks insane. 98 speed, 98 excel, 99 zone, all that good stuff. There is a couple things that I worry about with this card, and one of it is 85 pursuit and the 88 play rec. Play rec is really big if you play zone, especially if you play a match type defense. It's almost a must-have play rec. And 85 pursuit is also a little worrisome. The angles players take in this game already aren't the best. 85 pursuit at the safety position is, worries me a little bit, but at the end of the day, the guy does have 99 zone, 97 man, and 98 speed. So just off that, he's going to be ranked pretty good. So Caleb Downs, look, even with those defects I said the guy has, we're still going to put him in S tier just because the other stats he has are so out of this world compared to what other cards have. It's got to put him at the best of the best, and you know what I mean? And that's clearly what they were going for with this card, and well, they did it. Next up, we got another safety, Casey Larkin from the Army. The Army getting some love. Still can't believe the Army's quarterback has never gotten a card this year. I think it's absolutely crazy, but this card actually looks really good. So how you get this card is from house rules. There's a chance you pull him. You can either get his 94, his 96, or his 97, or you wait till people put it on the auction block and you can buy him. I actually like this card a whole lot. He's 97 speed. His coverage stats are a lot lower than what we saw from the Caleb Downs with 89 man at 93 zone, but he's got really good tackling. He's got some hit power behind him, really good pursuit. I think he's honestly a really good card. If you're able to get it from the house rules, I think it's a W. Is he on Caleb Downs level? I don't think he's on Caleb Downs level at all, but like I said, if you're able to get this guy for free from house rules, I really do think he's a pretty solid card. I'm going to go B tier, though, just because the way you can obtain him is, I'm not ranking based off the way you can obtain him. I'm just a little angry how they did it. Like, it's not guaranteed to get it from the house rules, but as a player, his cover stats is really, really low. I mean, none of his zone stats go up to, his zone only max, you could probably get his 94. Maybe with a scheme thing, you might be able to get up to 95. His man is barely 90. He's a really good tackler, though. I think he'd be a little bit better for a box safety, but he's a really good card, though. I mean, I really do like the card. I wouldn't be mad if I had him on my team. Moving on to some linebackers, we got Sean Dole. Loved his card earlier in the year. The guy was an absolute monster. I didn't pick up his new card, though. I will say that I did not. He's got the 94 speed, which looks great, but then they give him 92 excel, which I was a little bummed out about. 92 excel. He does actually have, though, if we look at his change of direction, 92 change of direction, which is really good, but I just don't like that they made his excel a little bit slower. He is still going to be a really good card, though. 99 tackle, 90 block shed, 96 play rec. His coverage stats also could have been a little bit better, 85 man, 84 zone, because there's another inside type linebacker that they dropped, and in my opinion, blows this guy straight about the water, but I still think he's a pretty good card. For Dolik, I'm going to go ahead and also put him in B tier. And also, I don't think I'm going to put him over the safety as well. I think the safety is better than him. There's going to be individual ranks in for the tiers as well. Dolik's cool, but I don't know. I think the card could have been a little bit better. Staying on the backer topic a bit, a little bit more of a pass rusher, but we got right outside linebacker Jalen Walker. This is a card that I picked up on my team. This guy is a beast. I'm just going to tell you this right now. I know a lot of these cards don't get really any crazy abilities, but this Jalen Walker is nice, man. 94 speed, 96 excel. The guy's got a 99 power move, 93 block shot, so he can make plays there. And if I'm not mistaken, I think he even had a little bit of cover stats. He's actually got a little bit of cover stats too. 84 man, 88 zones. He actually has better cover stats than Dolik, ironically. And he's even got 91 change direction. So you know what? If you wanted to throw him in the box, why not? Not even going to beat around the bush with this one. For me, this is S tier, and I think this is the best card we've seen so far. Jalen Walker is a dog. Switching back over to the DBs, we got Travis Hunter, which I know a lot of you guys, I think, picked this card up. 97 speed corner, and he's actually not an LTD. Would you look at that? He's got 96 zone, 99 man, and 97 press. So his coverage stats are off the chart. He does have 82 play rec, though, which I'm not the biggest fan of. With a lot of these guys in zone coverage, especially match, stuff like that. His tackle stats aren't even horrible. 88 hit power, 85 tackle. He's even got a good pursuit. I mean, I got to say, I might like this a little bit better than Caleb Downs a little bit, just because at least he has a better pursuit. Now, it's tough to rank Travis, because I think Travis, I kind of have to put him in S tier, because we put Caleb Downs in S tier. But when you look at the big difference between him and Caleb Downs, I think it's the tackling stats. Obviously, Caleb Downs' tackling stats are way better than Travis Hunter. Really, the only difference is Travis Hunter's play rec is a lot worse. Like, it's 82, but we're still going to put him in there. But I'm not going to put him over Caleb Downs because Caleb Downs' tackling stats, tackling, hit power, and all that stuff is way better. Sticking with the corners, we got D'Angelo Pons. This is another card I will say that I picked up, and I know the guy's 5'9", and everyone's like, don't get him, don't get him. I got him, and the guy's been great for me, man, so far. I gotta say, I liked him a whole lot. He's got 96 speed, really fast, 95 man, 97 zone, and 97 press. The only knock on him is really his height. That's really the thing that I loved a whole lot, too, is the guy's got 99 change of direction, also gets the play ball aggressive trait. Tackling is pretty similar to Travis Hunter's. I liked him a whole lot since he's been on my team. We're going to go ahead and put Pons in A tier, though, just because I know a lot of you guys, like, you're going to see 5'9" and hop right off the train. For any of you guys that like little guys, pause, sounded crazy, go get you a little man. Push it up a bit. Let's move on to some of the 84s, because they did, 84s, 94s. They did drop some 94s for this promo, and I got to say, some of them are actually really good. First one right here is going to be this right tackle, John Savania. I think that's how you say his name, 6'5", 336, and honestly, this guy is really good. I mean, his pass blocking stats are nice. All of his run blocking stats are at least at 90. I know a lot of us use that 97 right tackle, but I'll be honest, like, sell him and maybe try this guy, because I think we could all agree that 97 right tackle is not that good. So I think we're going to put Mr. John in A tier, and I'm honestly going to put him over Pons as well. He's honestly, I think he was borderline S tier, but I'm not going to put him in S tier just because, you know, his just run blocking stats. They're all just pretty much flat 90s. They could be a little bit higher, but really good budget lineman, honestly. So we got a fullback. We got a few fullbacks in this promo. One of them being Brock Lamp. I don't really know what to say about fullbacks. I don't use a fullback. I think most of us don't really use fullbacks. If we have the choice, I think a lot of us should just put a running back where the fullback's at. He's got 89 speed. His blocking stats are pretty good, I guess. I don't know. I don't really know where to rank fullbacks. I'm not a big fullback guy. This isn't really my place to do this, but I guess I'll give him a ranking. Can't say the guy's complete trash, because, I mean, he had, like, a 95 lead block, and he had, like, honestly, some pretty good blocking stats, so I'm going to put him in B tier. If anybody out there really uses fullbacks, you know, let me know where you would put him. Staying on with going over some of these 94s, we got Will Johnson, who also has a LTD card for the National Championship promo, but we got Will Johnson getting another card. He's getting a 94. He's not really too bad. He's 6'2". He's got 94 speed, 94 man, 93 zone, 94 press. He's not all bad. 94 change of direction. Tackling stats aren't really too good. He's not bad, but I mean, there's a lot of better options. I don't think the card's complete trash, but I think he's going to be our first guy to go into C tier. Nothing really that's too, like, spectacular about him. For DBs, we got lots of DBs, man. Sebastian Castro, 5'11", he's 205, another 94 speed, 93 excel guys. Coverage stats are really identical to Will Johnson, except this guy brings tackling to the table, which Will Johnson did not. 92 hit power, which is change of direction. He's got 92 change of direction. Yeah, he's got 94 tackle. He's even got 90 press, honestly. Honestly, this card is better than Will Johnson. I'm not going to lie to you. I honestly think the only thing Will Johnson had over him was the height. But we're going to put Mr. Sebastian in C tier as well, but I'll put him over Will Johnson. Look, man, we're just getting these 94s out the way. Moving on to the wide receiver, we got Nick Nash, 6'3", one of the bigger wide receivers in the game. He's got 94 speed. Route running is, you know, it's all right. It's nothing crazy. Catching is pretty good. He's got 94 change direction after the catch, which is pretty nice. He's even got 92 trucking, honestly. He's got a decent spin, decent juke. I'm trying to see, what is, like, his break tackle? Where's the break tackle? Oh, he's got 88 break tackle. I wanted to see, because I wanted to see, like, how crazy he was after the catch, but I don't know. He's just another receiver, to be honest. Once again, I don't think he's completely useless. I don't think he's F tier. I don't think he's completely trash, but he is C tier, and he's got to be the lowest, probably the worst card I think we've seen so far. So we actually got a 96 punter in this promo, Brett Thorson. The guy's got 99 kick accuracy, but he's only got 92 kick power. Now, I don't know what the best kick power we have is right now, but I know it was at least like 91 or something like that. We might have honestly even had guys that already had 92, so this guy's legs not even that big. Like, what are we talking about? This guy being our first card being put in the F tier, I think was a no-brainer. Let's get back to looking at some real ball players. We got Malachi Starks, had a really good card earlier in the year. 6'1", 205, so we got a little bit of size to him. 96 speed, another guy with some low play rec. I'm not the biggest fan of it, 89 play rec, but he's got 95 pursuit, 94 man, 96 zone, and only 89 hit power. But I think he does look good overall. 96 change direction, that's always a great thing. 96 tackle. He's even got 92 press. You know, that's always nice to see. I think really the only, I think he has like 99 jump or something. Yeah, he also has 99 jump, and that plays a big factor. I don't think I talked about it with Pons, but with Pons being 5'9", he's got 99 change direction and 99 jump, and I've noticed that 99 jump. Like, there's times that little man has jumped, but I think the only knock on Starks is that his play record is a little low, but besides that, I like him a lot. So I'm not going to put Starks in 8th here just because he had that low play record. I know we did with Caleb Downs and what's his name, Travis Hunter, but that's just because, you know, they're insanely fast and a lot of their other stats are just jumping off the screen. Malachi, I think, is a really good card, though. We are going to put him in A tier, but I'm going to put him as the lowest in A tier, in my opinion. This man right here, Anthony Hill, in my opinion, one of the best cards to drop from this promo. 6'3", 235 outside linebacker. The guy can pretty much play anywhere. Inside, outside, user, anywhere. 94 speed, 93 excel. So his excel isn't up there with his speed, but it's better than Dolix, which is a big thing. He's got 95 block shed. He's got some pass rushing stats. 91 power move, 92 finesse. I know it's nothing crazy. Play rec's a little low, but I'm not too worried about him because I like him as an inside backer anyway. And even if he was an outside backer, it's not, in my opinion, I'm not as worried about that with backers as I am with DBs. You know, if you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. The guy's got 89 change direction, which I think is really his only knock, in my opinion. Even though I've used him, and I think he feels really good. 96 hit power, 90 tackling. The guy can cover, 93 man, 94 zone, 95 block shed, 99 pursuit. Love this card. For me, man, I got to put Anthony Hill in S tier. I'm going to put him right under Jalen Walker. I'm not going to put him under over Walker just because Hill does only have 89 change direction. If that was just a little bit higher, I think he'd be the best one we've seen so far. Abdul Carter from Penn State. This guy is a problem. 6'3", 252, 94 speed. We haven't seen speed like this at the defensive end position, not yet at least. 95 strength. He's strong. He's got 99 tackle. I could care less, to be honest. 94 block shed. The guy's got block shed, and he's got a 98 finesse move, 92 change direction. So he's going to get around that corner very, very well. He's even got 90 hit power. Doesn't have coverage stats, but he's a defensive end. Who cares? Listen, man, I think Abdul Carter might be probably the best pass rusher to drop from this entire promo. He's just straight up nasty. Back to the corners, we got Jade Barron, I think they say his name. 5'11" corner, a little bit smaller, 96 speed. He's very similar to Pons in a way, like his coverage stats are kind of similar. He's got 99 play rate, which is really good. 95 change of direction. Tackling is pretty nice too. He's actually got a 92 tackle, 85 hit power. So yeah, he's pretty good. Is he better than Pons though? I think is the question. We're gonna have to say no to being better than Pons, and honestly, I don't think he's better than Malachi Starks either. I'm gonna put him at the bottom of the A tier, but I do think he's a nice corner. Back to looking at some 94s, we got Nick Scorton, and this guy's actually pretty good. 6'4", 285, really big individual, and look. Big defensive lineman in this game will always perform. It's just what it is. And he's got 92 speed at that size, which is really nice. 93 strength, a little bit lower. His block shit is really bad. I hated defensive linemen with some bad block shit. 89 block shit I do not like. But he's got 93 finesse move. So I think the biggest thing this card has going for him, he's also got 94 change direction, which is kind of wild. I think the biggest thing he's got going for him, he's got really big size and he's got speed. With that being said, though, I am going to throw him in C tier. I think I'm going to put him right over Nick Nash and just under Will Johnson. Could be a good depth card to use as a backup defensive lineman, though. We got a running back. Caleb Johnson got a card. 6 foot, 225. Big backs this game. They're also really nasty. They're very hard to bring down. 94 speed, 96 excel is actually really good. 86 catching. A lot of backs in this game don't really get very good catching. 94 change of direction. 93 break tackle. I mean, this is a pretty nice card. 91 spin, 93 juke. I'm a fan. I'm a fan of this card. It's even got a 94 spin, 85 short route run. This is a nice card. I think I'm going to have to throw Mr. Johnson in B tier. I'm debating whether making him the highest in B tier over the safety or just right under the safety for Army. I think I'm going to go right under him, right over Dolick. Really good card, surprisingly. So we got Trey Harris. This card looks very similar to the Nick Nash card. He's also 6'3" as well. Very similar speed, catching, and even route running stats. After the catch looks pretty much, I mean, these cards look almost identical. His break tackles a lot more. I'll give him that 94, but besides that, him and Nick Nash just really don't look that much different. So I'm going to put him ahead of Nick Nash because he has a lot more break tackle, and I think he's overall, I know they're both 6'3", but Trey Harris had a lot more weight to him. So that's the deciding factor for me. Donovan Ariaku. I think that's how you say his name. I don't know, but I do know this. I actually picked this card up. Now, I don't have him as a starter, but man, he has some starter potential to him. 6'2", 247. The guy's got 93 speed. That's some of the fastest defensive end D lineman speed in the game. 94 strength, not horrible. 94 block shed, pretty good. He's got 94 finesse move. 88 change of direction, but I think this is honestly a really good budget pass rusher. I think I'm going to throw this guy in B tier as well, and honestly, I think I'm going to put him. I think I'm going to put him over Dolick, just right under Caleb Johnson. I like that card. Who would have thought that one of the best cards to come out of this whole drop would have been a 94 overall kicker? Yes, this guy right here, Kenneth Alamenders. I think I got that right. This is one of the best cards to drop. It's not just because he has 94 kick power. This guy actually gets platinum kicking abilities. Yes, he gets platinum mega leg, and you can throw in gold deep range. Everyone should have this card. So because of that stuff I just listed off, this guy has to be S tier in my opinion. Now I'm going to put him as the lowest in S tier, but this is a card that I think everyone should have on their team. We got another 94 corner, Nala Williams. Let's say his name. 6'1", 200 pounds. He's pretty bland. Just nothing really crazy. I think he's one of the worst DBs we've seen. I mean, his speed is cool, but coverage stats wise, his man is really bad. His zone is really good, but his man is really bad. 94 change direction. I don't know. Just another bland name out there. Nothing crazy. I will say is though, the guy actually has some really good tackling stats. He had like 93 tackle, 94 hit power. The guy needs to be playing safety. That's extremely random, but he's pretty bland. Where are we going to put this guy is a really good question. I don't know. I'll be honest. If he didn't have that 93 tackle and that 94 hit power, he would have been F for me. But since he does have that, we will put him in C. And I think I'll put him over the receivers, to be honest. I'll put him right under Nick scoring, but I'll put him over both of the receivers in C tier. Right here, man, we got a quarterback, Shedeur Sanders, and he's actually really good, surprisingly. They actually made Shedeur pretty good. 92 speed. He's got 94 throw power. His accuracy stats are really good. He gets some really good abilities, too. He gets pretty much all the abilities all the quarterback gets, except I think he also gets gold extender, which, by the way, a really good ability. You can break a sack with anybody on it. Linebackers, corners, safeties, defensive linemen, anybody. It does not matter. It's a really good card. I'm going to put Shedeur in A tier, but I do not think... I don't think I'm not going to put him ahead of any of those DBs. All those DBs are fantastic. Shedeur's good, though. He's an A tier. Got ourselves another offensive lineman, Tyler Booker, left guard, 6'5", 325, and another one that I got to say, he looks very similar to the other one that we looked at. 94 strength. All of his pass blocking stats are almost 95, and then the run blocking stats are all pretty much 90. It's pretty similar. Like they're both very similar, and I like this card a lot. So I went back and looked at the other linemen and see like who's legit better out of between the both of them, and it's so close. Honestly, it had to come down to the height and weight, and I got to give it to the tackle. So I will put the guard though in A tier, and honestly, I'll put him right under the offensive lineman. They're really good cards. This card right here, Dylan Carson, is another card as well. It's another fullback card they gave us for free. These cards are actually upgradable. You do like objectives and you can upgrade these guys, and I mean they look cool or whatever, but I don't even really think they look better than that other guy, the Brock Lamp. I mean, just looking at some of these stats that we can see get upgraded, I don't even know if they're like really better than that guy. So, and like I said, I can't see all their stats. So because of this, I'm not gonna lie, I'm just gonna throw both of them in F tier. And plus also, I don't even think you can actually like upgrade both of them, so I'm just going to play it safe. They're both going in F tier. Back to the real cards. Now, whatever that other nonsense was, we got TJ Parker, left end, 6'3", 265. Big guy. And this guy looks nice, man. 92 speed, 96 strength, 99 block shed, 96 power move. They dropped some really good defensive line for this promo, man. That's all I'm going to say. In my opinion, man, I got to put Parker right I know it's tough. I'm gonna put him right under Walker, but man, it's so close that they're both really, really good. If you notice, I got pretty much all the defensive linemen as some of the best cards on this list so far. I just think they're phenomenal. Now, with all the really good outside linebackers and defensive linemen to drop, this one was a little bit of a letdown right here. Devontae Lawson. He's tough because he's kind of like built like the Anthony Hill a little bit. He's just slower, and he's just not really good in like any category majorly. 92 speed is like, it's like whatever. If you're like a defensive end or something like that, I like that. 97 strength looks great. He's got 96 block shot. The guy's gonna be beast in the run game. Pass rushing wise, his moves aren't really that good. He's got 97 change of direction, so off the rip you're thinking about throwing the guy in the box. But his coverage stats aren't, really that good. 85 man, 89 zone. I'll say, you know what? That's not horrible. That's not horrible at all. 99 hit power, 97 tackle. He looks like a guy you want to throw in the middle. Just one of the problems is he's just not very fast. Now you can say, you know what? Maybe I'm being a little harsh on this one, but I got to put this guy in F, and I'm going to put him in the highest tier in F. But I think he's F. Like, there's not really anything. He's like, he's not really good at anything. Like, he's a good tackler, and that's about it. He's slow. He can't pass rush. That's not gonna work here. Got ourselves another pass rusher, really good pass rusher. This is a guy I picked up on my team, Kyle Kennard. Big fan of him IRL, and big fan of his other card he had earlier in this year. The guy's nasty, man. 92 speed, 96 success. He's going to feel faster than 92 speed just because that. I don't even know if I said it, but 6'5", 254. That's a big man right there. 92 strength, a little low. Not a big deal, though. The guy's got a great block shot, 97 and a 99 finesse move. 93 change direction. And, coverage stats aren't impossible. You get this guy to 80 zone. 80 zone, a pure pass rusher. 80 zone is not bad. I'm going to have to pull my boy Kennard all the way up there, man. I got to say, man, I think he's the best pass rusher to drop in this drop. Pass rushing, and he's got the 97 block shot we talked about. That is a major. Block shot is so key. Love this guy a lot. More defensive linemen. It's a straight up defensive drop. What do you expect? Mason Graham, the guy that literally just got a LTD for the Nightmare promo. Yes, he gets another card. Why not? 6'3", 320. The guy's massive. 87 speed. I know it's a little slow, but it's kind of how most D tackles are. He's got really good size though. 97 strength. That's going to be 99. 99 block shot. This guy is going to just dominate in the run game, and he's got a 96 power move, and something that I don't know if a lot of people know, but an ability that I've talked about for the longest that these guys just don't give to any inside lineman is inside disruptor, and he gets it gold, so that's pretty major. So because of him getting that ability gold, I gotta say I'm gonna have to put him in A tier, and I'm gonna put him over Caleb Downs but not over Anthony Hill. I know we got a lot of people in S tier, man. There is just a ton of really good cards that came out for this drop. We got almost over 30 cards. One more card we almost forgot about, Tez Johnson. He's still not in the catalog. I don't know why. This is another card that I picked up from this drop. The guy's disgusting. You're getting a 94 raw receiver with 95 speed. That is really, really good. So you're going to get it for cheap. And I know he's a smaller receiver, but route running is really, really good. I know the catching stats aren't anything spectacular. Look, man, I could care less about catching stats. After the catch, though, 96 change of direction, 94 juke, 92 spin, 94 break tackle. Love this card. I am going to throw Tez in A tier. I'm going to put him right over Shador. Really good card. I like him a lot. Yeah, man, this is the list. There was a lot of really good cards that came out for this promo. That's the only way to put it. There's a ton of good cards, and we're going to get part 2 Friday, which is going to be all the offensive players. And I would assume they're going to drag it out to part 3 and probably give us all the specialists. Or who knows, maybe they combine it all into part 2. We'll see. Really good promo. Look, all the cards we got in S tier, they're just straight up godlike. If you guys want me to do more style videos like this where it's like a ranking of them instead of like top 10s and stuff, we can do that. Let me know down in the comments. I enjoyed this one. You guys let me know what you think about this list and who was your favorite card to come out for this promo. That's pretty much all I got for this one though, boys. If you did enjoy the video, man, drop a like. If you're not subbed to the channel, sub to the channel. We got lots of more content on the way. You don't want to miss out. But till the next time, man, I'll see y'all in the next one.